Working with AzuKo has helped us to bring more human-centred understanding to our residents' lives.
The thing that struck me is just the pure complexity of it, right? So you're thinking about a housing service and you're thinking there'll be some people who are eligible and some people who won't, and it's all very neat, like a Tetris game. But just the sheer complexity of the situation and how those workers need to think about that and what that means about a far wider set of potential actions and solutions to a person presenting with a set of superficial needs but also kind of background needs, which are important to think about.
A lot of teams, when they're working with their own data, work from a basis of lots of assumptions. So previous ways of working that are there and understanding their data from their particular service context. So coming in from a higher level, we get to understand some of them assumptions. We get to unpick and challenge some of them as well, shedding new light onto a problem that they've already had.
Over time, local government has spent a lot of time designing services only to have defended what they'd previously designed. And we've invested a lot of time doing that. Our engagement with AzuKo has helped us to understand how we can design better initially, using a collaborative, participatory approach and bringing the user or the human into that design process. The qualitative work was done specifically around homelessness, but we have issues in the borough on areas such as debt, neglect and unemployment. And those are three other local issues that we're trying to tackle. We've done the quantitative analysis to be able to understand the extent of those issues, but the team is now using the qualitative insight that we did on homelessness as a blueprint to tackle some of those other issues.
There were other groups that were more evident in the data, potentially more at risk of becoming homeless. And by building on the data sets like housing benefit, we were able to see the relationship between people that are approaching our homeless persons unit from a certain place or from a certain route, and what that looked like with regards to their debt to the council and additional factors outside of just the homelessness and the homelessness journey.
Our transformation program is all about making sure that we leave no resident behind. And what that means for the future is we need to focus on improving resident outcomes. That means bringing residents closer to the design process, ensuring that the council is more participatory, more engaging, and to never assume that we as the local government have always designed the best thing. Actually, our residents know best. The residents who have lived through those experiences can give us a layer of insight which we typically cannot view on a spreadsheet. And so bringing those people into the design process as a blueprint for the wider transformation of the borough is going to be vital to ensuring we leave no one behind.
My experience of working with AzuKo has been very positive. So from understanding what we are looking to get out of the project from the beginning and getting to see the situation from the service point of view and the resident point of view, of the approach to the interviews, to help really understand from the beginning and even before the person engaged with the council what they've gone through and their expectations. I think there's great opportunity going forward.
Getting deeper into the issues and what's driving behaviour, what's driving demand, all this kind of stuff can help you think more broadly about the types of solutions, and I think we already start to get into those kind of more interesting conversations about what would it look like to keep someone in that house. It doesn't necessarily fit with the service as the service, but that's a better outcome, and could you use your energies in that way? Well, that seems very interesting.
At AzuKo, we believe in participation, and we believe participation starts with understanding and insight. It starts with an understanding of context, of culture, of tradition, and that was what we wanted to bring to this project. We wanted to bring a human-centered research design perspective to big data, quantitative analytics. This project was important for AzuKo because we believe in participation, we believe in human-centered research and design, and we believe that quantitative big data analytics do not work without context and understanding. And that's why we sought to do this project. That's why we engaged with Paul Hamlyn Foundation. That's why we decided to work with Borough and Dagenham Council, because they also had the same intention, they had the same feeling, and they had the same vision.